I'm expecting us to be aggressive this offseason and do some things and go after some players and get some things done. Look, like anything, right? You feel like for 7 seasons, we had success to varying degrees. But, we 6 divisions, 1 World Series, and 1 wild card. But, even the year we won the wild card, it was more wins than we had in the year we won the World Series. But, I view those 7 seasons as very successful. Not only one of them had the end result that we wanted, and we still, did what we thought was best in the off season and so on. So I tell you right now, having missed the playoffs, I got spoiled. It was 10 seasons in a row for me, from Toronto to LA to here, and it was not fun. Come July, trade deadline, certainly August and September, it was the longest 2 months, and I forgot what it felt like because it had been so long for me to be in that position. So I think I mentioned this at off-season calls and so on. I couldn't wait for the off-season to get here, and I can't wait to get going now that free agency has started and so on to make this club better. So where payroll ends up and all that, I just know that I have full support, from Terry specifically to go do what I need to get done.
But this is where you're running the clock out.
Yeah, we're going to. If I start saying we're going to be this, we're going to be that, we're going to make the club better.
I agree. Okay, that's fine. But if I held your feet to the fire and said, do you project your payroll will be higher than it was a year ago and higher than it was 2 years ago because it went down, how would you answer it now that I've asked it a second time?
I would say this right now. I wouldn't say project. I'd say this based on what I'm currently looking at today. I don't know, let's say there's a monster deal out there that requires we're trading a big contract and we're getting some star that makes the minimum. Like, I'm going to take the player. So, again, I could say this now because he got traded. But, we were talking to Garrett Crochet last year. He would have made whatever he made in arbitration. He got assigned a big extension. But, he's a frontline Cy Young caliber starter. His salary is irrelevant. We wanted the best players. So, right now, as what I'm looking at today and what we have in mind and the things that we're exploring, and we're trying to get done, it's really early, that would definitely boost our payroll up. So I don't know what we're going to do, how it's going to turn out, but we definitely have some plans and some thoughts that would definitely move the number up.